What's up, guys? Chris here with some Floosophy and a story for you about the power of your words. So there's this little boy who will always lose his temper and get upset and curse at people and yell at them. So the parents are thinking of ways that they can control this kid's temper. So dad comes up with an idea and he says, okay, son, from now on, every time you lose your temper or curse at someone or say something bad, I want you to go outside and you're going to take a nail and you're going to hammer this nail into the fence. So the kid goes, all right. So the first day he's out there all day hammering nails into the fence. He keeps losing his temper, getting upset with people, getting short with people. Eventually, as time goes on, there's less and less nails he's putting into the fence. So he finally gets to a day where there's no nails he puts in the fence. Comes to his father, he's like, Dad, look, the whole day I didn't put one nail into the fence. The dad's like, okay, great. Now for every day you don't put a nail in the fence, I want you to take one out. So the kid's like, all right, fine. So days are going by, the kid's pulling nails out, and finally gets to the point where he pulls all the nails out of the fence. So he's super excited. He comes to his dad, like, Dad, look, I went through a whole day. I went through all this time. I pulled all the nails out of the fence. Look. And he's all excited about how well he's been doing controlling his temper. So dad takes him outside and says, all right, son, now look at my fence. And there's a bunch of holes all in the fence. And he's like, my fence is ruined. And so the point of the story, the moral of the story is that no matter how many times you want to say you're sorry, the damage has already been done. So if you do something, if you say something negative to someone, if you bash them, if you curse a person out, it doesn't matter if an hour later, 2 hours later, you come back, oh, my bad, I didn't mean it. The damage has been done. Similar to you put that nail in the fence, you pull that nail out, you leave that hole there, you leave that trauma there. And the reason I bring this up is because what's happened now, I feel like a lot of people are so reactive to everything. Like people are bashing each other, saying things about one side versus the other side, and everyone's just getting at each other. And one of the things people don't realize is a lot of this stuff is documented, meaning if you go on someone's comments and you start, you get Twitter fingers and you start arguing with somebody, now all of a sudden, or my boy Lamar calls keyboard gangsters, you want to be a keyboard gangster, all of a sudden, you put this content up, someone can save that conversation, someone can screenshot that conversation. And then a year later, you come back and you're talking about something completely different. Yeah, maybe you've evolved over that time, or maybe you were just trying to cater to an audience at this time, and all of a sudden someone comes back like, look, but you said this a year ago. You said this a couple of weeks ago. This is your true character. And this is where our whole Floosophy program comes in, is living life by design rather than by default. Because if you live by life by default, you tend to be very emotional and very reactive to things that are going on. So if something happens, you react. Rather than something happen, you being like, okay, let's process this and then let's plan how we're gonna respond if it's a negative thing, or if someone says something negative, does it even bother you? You can continue on your process. I'm gonna go in this direction of my life anyway, so I'm not really concerned with how this person feels about you. That's one of the principles we have with our Floosophy program. One is live life by design rather than by default. And another one is their comfort is none of your concern. So if me living a certain lifestyle is not comfortable for you, that's not my concern. If my lifestyle is not harming anybody, it's not affecting other people, and the people that truly care about me or I care about are happy, then that's the lifestyle I choose to lead. If you're not okay with it, that's not my concern, especially if you're a stranger online or something else. Like, it doesn't really concern me. And so when you have these principles in your life, or these virtues, or these values that you live by, your life becomes more of a design, and you're not reactive or going crazy and don't know where you stand. Because if you stand for nothing, you'll fall for anything. That's our message for today. I hope you guys enjoy that. If you like this, be sure to share with others. If you want to comment below. Let me know how you feel about it. Look forward to hearing your comments and your response to this. Talk to you guys next time.